You've been lied to about female nature. These so-called red pill and manosphere coaches love to talk about it, but their entire definition comes from dealing with broken, immoral women. And then they pretend and project that that is what all women are like. But that's like judging male nature by the worst criminals in prison and saying all men are the same. It's simply not true. Yes, there are good women. Yes, there are bad women. Yes, there are bad men. And yes, there are good men. And in today's video, I'm going to tell you the truth about female nature, what true femininity really is all about. But in order to do that, I first need to break down what female nature is not. So let's start with how the red pill deals with female nature. Let's discuss hypergamy and genuine desire, what true female nature actually is, and why the red pill gets it wrong. Those are the four things I'm going to break down in this video. And the reason for making this is very simple. If you just Google search on YouTube, female nature, you're going to get thousands of videos from content creators telling you about women who cheat, women who lie, women who have done men wrong. And this is how they define women. And they say, well, this is just how women are. And if you are someone who's young, maybe you've never been in a relationship, you're hormonal, you're struggling with your lust, or you've recently gone through a breakup due to a toxic woman, and you're embittered and you're angry and you're looking for an outlet to take out your anger, these videos will bolster you. It'll enhance how you feel. If you're a guy who's always been rejected because you don't understand how to approach a woman that desires you, right, and you're frustrated, these videos are not only going to damage the way you see women, but they're going to drastically lower your self-esteem because it gets you focused on the wrong type of women. And I think this is very dangerous. Hence why I made this video, to kind of snap you out of this. Okay? So let's start with the basics. How does the red pill define female nature? Now, in any of those videos, you will hear common themes. Women can't love you. They're wired to extract resources from you. They leave the moment they can trade up. And then they love to throw around the word hypergamy to justify it. But a simple Google search would tell you that hypergamy simply means to form a relationship with someone of a higher societal or economical status. That is the definition. You don't believe me? Pause the video, type it into your ChatGPT or Google or AI or whatever you want, and that is the definition. See, that's about settling. Okay, that's not about genuine desire. And historically, hypergamy in ancient societies was about survival. And obviously it slowly became now something selfish. A lot of women had no choice back in the day to seek out a man who could protect or provide for them because they were in dangerous environments. And unfortunately, some of them would have to sacrifice their happiness in the sense of finding a man they really wanted for the man who could protect them. Because, I don't know, the village was in danger or something. But in today's world, survival isn't the issue. Healthy women are not going to trade up if they have self-esteem. They build with the man they choose. So here's what I want you to understand. These red pill coaches are algorithm driven. They make this content on YouTube to really not only project, but to play off of your pain points. So they exaggerate flaws or sin that bad women commit to make you think they're all like that. But look at these dating coaches. Do any of them have a good woman by their side? No. They're either single men in their 30s and 40s, or they're living a life of hooking up and sleeping around. Because they secretly chase the same immoral women they warn you about. Because you attract what you are at the end of the day. If you're hooking up, that's what you're going to get. That's the quality you receive. So all their videos, if you haven't noticed, they always talk about bad women, bad women, bad women. And it's like, why are you always talking about trash women? There's plenty of great women out there. Why? Because to them, female nature in their world, it's the nightlife culture they indulge in during their hookups. They don't deal with marriage-minded women. It's like feminists, right? You've seen feminists complain that men can't love you, all men cheat, all men lie. Yeah, that's the quality of men she's been dealing with, and she's deeply hurt by it. But we know that's not true. Not all men are like that. Imagine if someone said all men are rapists and murderers. It's like, what? That's not true. That's not male nature. Male nature is to lead, protect, and provide. So when we look at these red pill coaches and you see women can't truly love you, one thing I always tell my clients is it always goes back to genuine desire. So let's change this. Women can't truly love you if she settles for you, aka doesn't find you attractive or doesn't have the same values as you. They're wired to extract resources from you if they settle for you. This is the trade-off that women do when they settle. Okay, I can't really find a man I really want. This guy's a bit clueless, but he's successful financially, or he could take care of me. Fine, I'll give him a shot. But because she lacks the fundamental desire for him, over time, the guy's going to scratch his head and go, I'm in a sexless marriage. Yes, she's settled for you. She's with you for what you can give and not for who you are. And because a lot of these red pill coaches deal with guys who are divorcees or guys who have been in long-term relationships with the wrong women, they use this pain point to relate to you. They're wired to extract from you. And you're thinking, yeah, my girlfriend always took my money, or she was only happy when I bought her things. They're wired to extract resources from you. Yeah, the gold diggers are. The ones who settle for you will do this. So if she settled for you, they leave the moment they can trade up if they settle for you. When a woman is with a man she truly desires, there is no trading up. She desires you. I always tell guys, go for a woman you truly desire and vice versa, because the same thing could be said about men. Statistically speaking, it's men who are more likely to leave their wives when they're sick or unhealthy, not the other way around. How many men, look at the famous movie Wolf of Wall Street. What did he do the second he became a millionaire? He betrayed his wife, who was with him since he was broke, to be with the actress who played Margot Robbie, right, in the thing. But that was his real life. He betrayed his wife, his loyal feminine wife, for some bimbo gold digger. A lot of these guys project men trade up too. And it's not moral, it's degenerate. And what did he trade up for? A gold digger. Funny how that works, right? You reap what you sow. So some women, if they feel like they've settled for you, they will try and date someone they find more attractive or they perceive as better than you. But what I teach you is genuine chemistry compatibility. If you find a woman who looks at you and thinks, I'm lucky to be with him, and vice versa, there is no trading up. If your values and lifestyle aligned, what is there to trade up? You have the blueprint to build a relationship. That's what I teach my clients. That's what I did. My girl's been with me at times where I've been broke, struggling to make money, and she's been by my side. There's nothing special about me. I'm not 6 foot tall. I'm 5'9". I'm short to average height. She's 5'5", but I'm taller than her. So it's fine. I don't care. She finds me attractive. She tells me all the time, you're so handsome. I'm so lucky to have you. And I feel the same way about her. When you are with someone with this mutual desire, you don't even want to turn your head to look at someone else. You are locked in, and you feel lucky to have them. So all these red pill coaches, female nature, they're talking about immoral women. This video is going to go deep. And just a quick intermittent break. For those of you that want to learn more about what I teach, feel free to join my school community. I'll leave a link down below in the description. We've got group calls every 3 weeks. There's different courses you can go through. You can ask questions in the community. It's just a great place for you guys to be. Back to the video. Links in the description. So these red pill coaches love to throw out the word hypergamy. But the different definition of hypergamy is to what? To form a relationship with someone of a higher social or educational status, right? And this is, as I mentioned, you can Google this. It's a settling survival issue, not a love issue. But when the manosphere defines it, they say, well, this is what they're like. And the truth is, it's just code for immoral women. But because these men have built their entire ideologies around women who date for status, wealth, not for love. And the truth is, this is fallen female nature, not real female nature, which we'll get into in a moment. Because these women lack integrity, no moral compass, and it can be shaped by a corrupt culture, their upbringing, they're selfish and vain, and only loyal to what you can, quote unquote, provide. Yes, those women do exist. I have a lot of case studies of them. But that's not the whole picture. This is more common when a woman gives up on finding a man she desires and settles for a man she's not attracted to or incompatible with in terms of values. A lot of men do this too. They throw in the towel, they give up, and they marry a woman they don't like. Women do this too, and women settle. And when they settle, because they fundamentally lack desire for you, they can't truly express love for you. They feel like I might as well take what I can because they settle for you. And they might try and leave and cheat and monkey branch because if they settle for you, there's no loyalty for you. Well, all the hundreds of case studies I've done over the years, guys message me, oh, my case study is unique. No, it's not. There was a lack of chemistry or a lack of compatibility or it's one-sided. You probably liked her and she didn't like you. And she thought she could do better, so she cheated on you. It's sad, but she settled for you. Go find a woman who desires you, who has good morals, and it won't happen. Raise your damn standards. So this is how red pill coaches define female nature. And this is what you see online. Oh, it's female nature. Oh, a woman cheated, it's female nature. No, it's not. It's really not. Oh, a man cheated, is it male nature now all of a sudden? No, it's not. That's the nature of a bad person, of someone sinful. End of story. Part 2. Hypergamy versus genuine desire. Now, let's make it really simple. Hypergamy is simply about compensating for a lack of physical attraction. When women date for social or economic reasons, it used to be a survival thing, as mentioned before. Nowadays, women don't need that. Women back in the day, a woman could only get a job with a man's permission. I know most European countries, I'm not sure how it was in America, but most women couldn't get a credit card. Most women couldn't have access to certain things in society unless they were married. It was the only way for them to get a job even. I know it used to be that way here for Europe. So a lot of women settled because they had to marry for survival. They married the guy they didn't really want for survival. So now we have a free world, a free hand, where a man and woman could choose to be with anyone they want, and people are still choosing wrong. So it's not a survival issue anymore. What is it? Well, just how a lot of men have a knowledge gap in relationships, so do a lot of women. It's sad to say a lot of girls come from broken homes, or they never learned how to be feminine. Feminism has poisoned them. They got their heart broken by 5 different men, and now they hate men. So they just give up on love and they settle. So what do? They settle for a guy and they compensate with his money for a lack of physical attraction. That's hypergamy now. And genuine desire is about mutual physical attraction and compatibility, which is what I teach you all to find, men and women alike. Because hypergamy is selfish, vain, and superficial. It's about taking without giving. Proverbs tells us in 22:14, the mouth of a strange woman is a deep pit. He that is abhorred of the Lord shall fall therein. If you turn your back on godly ways and you live in degeneracy, you're more likely to find a woman like this. Immoral women look for men that are weak who they can exploit financially. They leave when there's hardship. They settle for one-sided relationships where love doesn't exist. And if you're addicted to porn, or you're desperate, or you're needy, or you've never experienced the touch of a woman, this is how you're going to be. Oh, a woman liked me. And you are going to get someone like this. Because genuine desire, it's selfless. It's fruitful. It's authentic. This is where, when there's attraction on both sides, it's the foundation that good women use to choose a man. A moral woman is not going to be with a guy she doesn't desire. She's not going to choose a guy who's like a pervert or a sicko or a loser or a weirdo. She wants to choose a good man, an honorable man, who she finds attractive. Proverbs 31 tells us, a virtuous woman's values far above rubies. She does good to her husband, not evil, all the days of her life. Proverbs 31 verse 12, that's one of my favorite ones, and it's true. My woman's been good to me all the days of her life. Choose wisely. Because genuine desire is not something that's taught, guys. It's not something you can flash money and she suddenly likes you. It's either there or it's not. It's revealed in how she looks at you, how she prioritizes you, and the joy she has in following your lead. For example, a woman with genuine desire, she'll bond with you properly. She'll want to spend her free time with you. She'll, even make plans for both of you. She will find ways to give and be invested in your life, financially, physically, emotionally, spiritually. She'll do anything for you. But if you date a woman that's, you could quote unquote say settled for you, there'll be gaps in the story. You'll notice a disconnect with her. You don't really have her heart. Maybe she's got wandering eyes. Maybe she's hanging with the wrong people and just doesn't care. She doesn't really follow your lead. It's not a testosterone issue. It's she settled for you issue. A moral woman, guys, is happy to live within your means, support you as you build, and stay committed to you unconditionally because she loves you. And she's with you for you, not for your status. So that's something I really want to drive home here. You don't need female nature as an excuse for poor dating choices. Your dating pool reflects your standards and your self-control. And when these dating coaches are talking about female nature, they're actually exposing how weak they are as men. That they are deceiving their audience into thinking that all women are bad women. That is so toxic. So let's look at what true female nature. I hope I've made this clear enough. Genuine desire. She just likes you. She desires you. She wants you. She's invested in you. She's attracted to you. Your values align. Something's missing. She's compensating. She settled for you. Stop focusing on your interest level so much and start looking at the woman. Because healthy women can be spotted early. By vetting them, how they speak about their past relationships. Do they take blame or do they take responsibility? Whether they speak respectfully about men in general, their fathers, their brothers. Their reaction to simple boundaries, do they respect them or push them? Because judging female nature by immoral women, it's like judging the police by the worst cop in town. Okay, hypergamy without genuine desire, it's like hiring an employee who only works for a paycheck to survive, but the moment the money stops, he's gone, right? And if you're a normal man, you understand that this is not female nature. It's something else. So now let's look at that. Let's look at what true female nature actually is. And it's real female nature. When it's healthy, it's feminine, it's nurturing, it's soft, it's loyal and loving. Designed to create life, to protect it, right? To thrive alongside a man she truly loves. When she chooses you, genuinely chooses you, her nature is to care for you, follow your lead and build a life with you. Anytime I've been sick, my girl's been by my side. She spoils me, not just on my birthday or special dates. But she spoils me. She cooks. She cleans. She's always looked good for me. She's very nurturing and feminine. I love her to bits. And there's nothing special about me. But genuine desire and compatibility are present. This is the perfect counterpart to what healthy male nature is. Male nature isn't to rape, murder, and cheat on women. It's to protect, to provide, to lead, and to be loving. That's what it means to be a man. And that the counterpart is what femininity is. Every human has a design because it's how God made us. But we also have the ability to have it corrupted by our environment, by our sin. And the red pill only sees the corruption, never the design. And feminine design is life-giving loyalty and partnership. A woman is meant to be by your side for life. If you don't trust the woman you are with, you're with the wrong woman, or you've got some serious work to do. I trust my girl more than anyone on this world. More than anyone. That's how certain I am that she's good for me. If you don't have that clarity, you're with the wrong woman. How are you going to lie together and create life bring a child into this world with a woman that you don't love or trust, or who quote unquote can't love or trust you, because women can't love you according to red pill coaches. How sad is that? But it does happen to a lot of people because they choose wrong. Because women settle and men settle. If you raise your damn standards and take the vetting process seriously, this wouldn't happen. And there's a lot of stuff in the media, movies, music, social media that glorify, degenerate women, feminists, making men think it's normal. But you look at the Bible, you look at Songs of Solomon, and it shows us that cheating, disrespect, it's wrong. But true love and true passion between a man and a woman who desire each other is normal. And normalizing this dysfunction, that female nature just telling you what bad women do is femininity, it shuts you down. It kind of, you lose that desire, that will as a man to find a woman because you think they're all the same because you've convinced so. It shapes your expectations. It's very dangerous stuff. Because guys, look, immoral women, they're loyal to the lifestyle, not to you. They'll use affection as a bargaining chip. They'll see men as a stepping stone. They don't feel safe to depend or trust in you. But a moral woman, a feminine woman, she's loyal to you through thick and thin. That's why you take vows. She finds joy in contributing to your relationship. She sees marriage as permanent, not conditional. Raise your damn standards. This is what femininity is. To create life, to be nurturing. Kind, soft and feminine. I've dated masculine women in the past. It was hell. It was hell. I'm so glad I don't have that. My woman is so feminine. Oh, just being around her, it brightens up my day. Don't you want that? So let's look at why the red pill gets it wrong. They get it wrong because they're teaching from bitterness, not truth. They only meet damaged women and then they assume it's all women. But is it their mother? Is it their sister or grandma? Is it their daughter? If you're only fishing in polluted waters, don't blame the ocean for what you catch. Studying broken women will never tell you the truth about real female nature. You can learn a lot from studying broken women, namely red flags to avoid, patterns that show you that they're toxic so that you can walk away early. That's the takeaway. And it should be a flashing neon billboard to really drive home, this is the type of woman I should avoid, and that's it. But the other side of the coin is you get what you focus on. Be aware of this, but also focus on real feminine. True female nature is a woman that's loving, feminine, caring, soft-spoken. That's femininity. Okay? Healthy women don't trade up, guys. They build with the man that they choose. You need to really seriously raise your standards. There's a lot of beauty in true femininity. There really is. And I want you to just raise your standards naturally and filter out immoral women. You don't beat the game by avoiding women or just saying, well, this is what they're all like, and dating a one who is toxic. You beat it by choosing the right woman, choosing a good woman. And until you've experienced that, and you just need to stop watching these Red Bull coaches. It's just simply not true. The truth about female nature is that it's feminine. The female nature they present to you is one of a broken, toxic woman who's had a heart broken, has been ran through, has been cheated on, is a feminist, has low self-esteem, had a poor upbringing that didn't heal from, and she has all these wounds. And she doesn't have to love or care for a man, so she settles. It's sad, but it's not your job to fix and save her. Find a woman who is healthy, find a woman who is feminine, and you'll be a-okay. So if you'd like to learn more about relationships, I'd love to invite you to join the school community. And yeah, if you'd also like to learn more, you can check out my website. Head over to relearningrelationships.com. You can book a call. You can check out my book as well, and my other links to my other social media pages. With that said, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Enjoy the video. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll see you all in the next one.